Yo, it's your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, back at you with a new video. Today is Saturday, April 8th, 2023, with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $ORION-NWSF, or the YouTube Super Chat right here. We got the Seattle Mariners versus the Cleveland Guardians live, play-by-play reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Let's go over the starting lineups here since we're about to get started right away. First pitch, Julio. Leading off for the Mariners will be center fielder Julio Rodriguez. Let's go, baby. Let's go, J-Rod. And on the mound for the Guardians, Cal Quantrill. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Julio, batting .286, 2 homers, 4 ribbies. Pitches high and in tight. 1-1 count. Let's go, baby. We need to get a win. Things have been rough so far. 1-1 pitch, right down the middle. 1-2 count. Come on, Julio. Let's go, baby. 1-2 pitch. Pitch is high. 2-2 count. Come on, baby. We need to get off to a good start. We need to get some runs within the first 4 innings. Whoa, almost hit him in the face. What was that, Quantrill? Full count. Julio's not too happy about that. I wouldn't be either. That almost went right to his face if he didn't move out of the way. Jeez. He almost hit him in the neck. Come on, baby. That's our franchise guy. Don't be doing that. Julio's 2 for 5 this series. Quantrill, full count. Top of the first, 0-0, 3-2 pitch. Julio chopped foul. That'll be a beautiful souvenir for somebody in the crowd. Time is called. Three-two pitch. Chopper down third base. Yes. Couldn't grab it. Ramirez one-handed. Julio with a single. There we go. Hey, we'll take it. Nice job, Julio. Batting second for the Mariners, first baseman, Ty France. Let's go. Right down the middle, 0-1 count. Oh, 1 pitch. Zunino with the nice save. Top of the first, 0-0. Julio at first. Quantrill 8 pitches in. 1-1 pitch to Ty France. Ty, yes! Let's go. Hell yeah. Another base hit for Ty France. We got Julio on it first. No. Ty France on it first. Julio at second. Let's go. Next up, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Heck yeah, 2 hits to start off a game. I love that. All right, baby. Let's go, Suarez. Top of the first, runners at first and second, Julio and Ty France. No outs. First pitch is Suarez for a strike, batting .344 this year. No home runs, 5 ribbies. We definitely can get some RBIs here. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Suarez. Oh, 1 pitch. Suarez chopped foul towards third base. Come on, Suarez against the Guardians, batting .250, no home runs and 1 ribby. Come on, baby. Let's go. 0-2 pitch. Pitch is high. 1-2 count. Julio at second. Ty France at first. No outs. 1-2 pitch from Quantrill to Suarez. Let's take the lead here. Suarez hit hard. Yes, and it drops. Yes. Go, go, go. Julio's going to score. Yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo. Let's go. Electric start for the Mariners. Let's go. Julio scores. 1-0 Mariners. Hell yeah. I love this. Next up will be the DH, Cal Raleigh. Let's go, Cal. Second pitch to Cal for a strike. Top of the first, 1-0 Mariners, off to a great start. Nice RBI for Eugenio Suarez. We got Ty France at second, Suarez at first. Knocked in Julio from second base, and I love it. Great start. And we don't got any outs yet either, so we got to be able to capitalize as much as we can. Season versus the Guardians, big dumper, Cal Raleigh, .294 average, 0 homers, 4 ribbies. I mean, if we can get 2 or 3 runs in this first inning, that would be fantastic. We have to get runs on the Guardians within the first 4 innings to have a good shot. Big swing and a miss from Cal. Daniel in the building. What do you do? Julio is a beast. You know it, man. All right, here we go. 1-2 pitch. Good eye. 2-2 count. Pitch was low and outside. Cal Raleigh, big dumper, 1 for 3 this series. One of my favorite players on the team. I probably would go Julio, Cal Raleigh, probably Suarez, and France. Guys, got to have consistency. Cal Raleigh fouls it back. Nice souvenir for somebody. Maybe me in a couple weeks when I go see Seattle. In Seattle versus the Cardinals. I'll definitely be trying to get a big dumper Cal Raleigh baseball, foul ball. 2-2 pitch in the top of the first. Pitch is outside, full count. Ooh, baby, I like this. Let's go. Cal with the timeout. Top of the first, 1-0 Mariners. Runners at first and second, no outs. Full count for Quantrill. Already 20 pitches in, and he has no outs. I love this. Let's go. 3-2 pitch. Pitch is high. Yes, we walked him. Bases loaded. No outs. Julio already scored on an RBI single from Suarez. We are going to get some fucking runs today before we go into Easter tomorrow. Mariners play early in the morning, so I won't be able to do the game, but I will be able to do one of the late games for either MLB or NASCAR around 4 o'clock when I get back. But I will be watching the game, though. Absolutely. Let's go, baby. Top of the first, 1-0 Seattle. Bases loaded, no outs. Teo. Popped up. One away. Damn it. You should have been more patient there, Teo. Next up for the Mariners, left fielder Jared Kelenic. Come on, Kelenic. Only averaging 211, no homers, no ribbies. This would be a great opportunity to gain some confidence and to give us a little bit more of a lead. Hey, we can get 3 runs here. I mean, it was bases loaded with no outs. Now we got 1 out because Teo swung on that first pitch strike and popped it up. Be patient, Jared. Jared, dribbler, yes! Let's go! Nice RBI from Kelenic. Woohoo! 2-0 Mariners. Let's go. Fuck yeah. What a great start for Seattle. One of the best starts we've had in the first inning. Let's go. Nice job, Jared. 2-0 Mariners are up with bases loaded. Only 1 away. Hell yeah. Next up, second baseman Colton Wong. Wong's batting .053. So he could definitely get on a good little streak here as well. Top of the first, Mariners 2, Guardians 0, bases loaded, 1 away. Quantrill's already 24 pitches in with 1 out. I fucking love it. Let's go. Come on, Colton Wong. I know you're batting .059 or .053. .053. Come on, baby. You can do it. You just got to get 1 hit like Kelenic did just to get off the schneid here. Quantrill's like, this is not happening to me today. And we got Marco Gonzalez pitching, so we need as many runs as possible. He's probably our worst starting pitcher that we got. Him and Robbie Ray, not too good. You know, Flexen will get in there at the 6th spot, but we need some production from guys like Colton Wong, and our pitching staff needs to be a little bit better. But we're on our way. We're at 3-5, even though I feel we should be like 5-3, but we've had a couple rough games. Pitches high and outside, 1-1 count. Seattle up 2-0 here on the Guardians in the top of the first. Bases loaded, only 1 out. Come on, Wong. Good job. Good eye. Pitches high. 2-1 count. .053 average. No home runs. 1 ribby. Struggling, but I know he can get it together. Come on, Colton. Popped up. Damn it. Oh! Was that foul? Nobody caught it out of 3 people. Wow. We got lucky there. Communication for the Guardians, not good. 3 guys is running towards it. Ooh, almost fair, too. That would have been huge. All right, come on, baby. 2-2 count. Bases loaded. We got to get you above 100 at least. 2-2 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Struck him out. His struggles continue. Next up is the catcher for today, Tom Murphy. First pitch strike to Murphy. Second pitch strike right down the middle. Looking. 0-2 count. Come on, Tom. You got to swing. Let's go, baby. 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Foul. Top of the first, Seattle 2, Guardian 0, bases loaded, 2 away, 0-2 pitch. Good eye by Murphy, 1-2 count, pitch was high. Come on, Murphy, let's go, baby. One-two pitch to Murphy. Pitch is high, 2-2 count. Good eye, Tom. Two-two pitch to Murphy. Oh, he crushed it. Popped it up. How many guys they got going for it? 3 of them. Oh, and he caught it. Damn it. Well, at least we ended up getting 2 there. I mean, we could have had 3, 4, 5 runs, but hell, I'll take 2 runs in the first inning any day. Nice job, Julio. Nice job, Suarez. 4 hits in the first inning. I love it. All right, Marco, we'll see what you got going on as we go to the bottom of the first. All right, going to the bottom of the first. Mariners, nice first inning with 4 hits in that first inning, and we have a nice 2-0 lead. Suarez singled to left, and then Julio scored France to second, and then Kelenic singled to right. France scored, Raleigh to second, Suarez to third. So a nice opportunity with bases loaded. Could have got a little bit more, but we'll see what Marco can do. We need to get as many runs as possible and hits because obviously we know Marco is one of the liabilities as the starting staff on the Mariners. Leading off for the Guardians, and we'll get the proper logo switched up there. At left field, Steven Kwan. Batting second at shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. And batting third, the third baseman, the stud, Jose Ramirez. Let's go. See if Steven Kwan can get off to a good start. He's crafty. I like him a lot. He's batting 286. He might not be, Jose Ramirez. All right, but he's one of those guys that you can never count out. He's always going to grind it out. Good player. And then hopefully we can get Marco going here too. All right, come on, Marco. Usually when Marco pitches, it's a fucking disaster. 10-15 record last year and 32 starts. It's probably our worst, pitcher on the staff. Robbie Ray, we paid him a lot of money, but he's not very consistent either. Flexen is okay. I mean, really, we got Logan Gilbert, Luis Castillo, and George Kirby, and that's it. But you never know. Every once in a while, Marco will have a good game. Kwan, what's new? Little bloop single to start it off. I mean, this guy is so crafty. You'd make a great Mariner. Love me some Steven Kwan. Damn it. All right, Steven. Don't get any fucking bright ideas. We already had a nice 2-0 lead, bases loaded with no outs, and only found a way to get 2, but hell, I'll take it. Next up for the Guardians, Ahmed Rosario. Let's see what the shortstop can do. How's it going? Let's get to 100 in donos. Marco, pitch is high, 2-0 count. And then for tomorrow, we'll either do NASCAR at 4 o'clock or the baseball game, one or the other, depending on kind of, I'm going to get back probably around 2 to 2:30. So that'll give me time to prep. And then we can do the Padres and Braves. That's going to be on at 4 o'clock on ESPN or the NASCAR race. Probably do the baseball game. 3-1 count to Rosario. Let's go, baby. 3-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss from Rosario. Full count. Hopefully we'll get some goats to come through and say hello. Got to keep grinding every day. 3-2 pitch. Popped up. Foul. Ooh, there's a souvenir. Get that. The guy dropped it. Some lady just scoops it up. Ooh, that sounds good. All right, 3-2 pitch from Gonzalez. Dribbler down third base, foul. I mean, obviously you got a 2-0 lead, and the bats are, coming out, and they're pretty active. I mean, 4 hits in the first inning, 2 runs. That's a little unorthodox and uncharacteristic for Seattle, especially with Marco on the mound, but we'll take it because a lot of times Marco doesn't get the run support, and then he gives up like 5 or 6. So big swing and a miss. Wow, he actually got a strikeout. Holy shit. Let's go. Ahmed Rosario, sit down. Nice job, Marco. Next up, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Chicken nacho sounds fantastic. Yeah, I took Paisley for an hour walk. Tried to get some stuff done early on. Dribbler, double play. Couldn't get the double play, but at least got the guy at second. 2 away. Next up is the DH, Josh Bell. Josh Bell only batting 115, 0 home runs, 2 ribbies. Struggling. I mean, I liked him when he was on the Padres. I mean, everywhere he's at, he's usually a pretty solid DH, but I mean, 115 average. I mean, you got to get that up there. 2-0 Mariners, bottom of the first. Runner at first. Pitches outside. 0-2 count, even though that wasn't a strike. That was a ball outside. I don't know. That wasn't even close to being in the strike zone, but we'll take it. Battlehawks won. Nice. Heck yeah. Big swing and a miss. Got him. If Marco is getting strikeouts, you know something's up. I mean, this guy does not get a lot of strikeouts, so good for his confidence. He looks better than Robbie Ray so far, so I like that. Hell yeah. All right, let's go to the top of the second. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Love that. Yeah, I still didn't get a chance to watch AEW or SmackDown because I was watching other shows and whatnot, but I'm definitely going to get on all that a little bit later. All right, next up for the Mariners in the top of the second inning with a 2-0 lead, baby. Shortstop, batting ninth, J.P. Crawford. Batting second, the center fielder stud, Julio Rodriguez. And batting third, the first baseman, the all-star, Ty France. Let's go, baby. Armando in the building. How are you? He's like he likes the over 8.5 in this game. Yeah, I mean, the pitching isn't going to be very good, I don't think, on really either side. Well, normally Marco's not very good. But if the Mariners can get, 2 runs in the first inning, yeah, I think there is a good chance for over 8.5. I mean, there might be a couple innings where we, possibly get 1 to 3 runs moving forward. So we'll see. I'm not sure if Seattle can get to 6 or 8 runs by themselves, but you never know. I mean, so far so good, and we just got to see how each pitcher goes. But obviously with Quantrill, I mean, he's already 35 pitches in, and we're in the top of the second. 35 pitches in the first inning, so he won't be lasting too long. Sometimes pitchers go out at the 90 pitch mark, so we'll kind of have to see how it goes. JP popped up. One away. All right, take your time, JP. Next time. Next up, my guy, J-Rod Julio Rodriguez. Let's go, J-Rod. He just looks like a pimp. It's just so fresh, so clean. I mean, some guys just have that swagger and that vibe, that aura, like Griffey. Julio's got it. Julio has got it. Big swing and a miss. 1 for 1, single in the first and a run from my favorite player in baseball right now, Julio Rodriguez. Obviously, I'm always going to be a Griffey guy. Griffey, Julio, Randy Johnson, Ichiro, Edgar Martinez. That's going to be my 5, and I don't think that's ever going to change. I was always a Griffey, Randy Johnson guy. Love me some Edgar, Ichiro, and then obviously I waited 20 years to find another guy I could really root for, and here he is. 1-1 pitch, fouled back, 1-2 count. And normally I think the Mariners would be on a little bit later, but again, a 3 o'clock start on Saturday. I mean, I could have waited till 7, to do just a stream. But I'd rather do games if possible. Just, especially if it's Seattle, I'm not going to be able to do the game tomorrow. So I was like, well, I'm not really feeling that great, but I figured, I'll get up, I'll take, Paisley for an hour walk. Maybe that'll wake me up a little bit. And then obviously if I decided not to do this game, I'd be regretting it. And I'm going to be watching it anyways. So might as well put in that effort. 1-2 pitch. Julio popped up. Ooh, they almost ran into each other. 2 away. Atlanta over 9.5. All right, next up, the first baseman, stud, Ty France. Let's go, baby. I mean, I'm going to always try to do as many Mariner games as possible, just depending on the time. If it's on the weekend, I can do it at any point. And the only times I can't do them Monday through Friday if the games are on sometime between 7 and 4. Just because of the work schedule with the GF and whatnot. So, France, chopper. It's fair. It's fair. Go, go, go. Go for 2. Go for 2, Ty. Go for 2. Go for 2. Yes. He's kind of slow, but fucking A. Let's go, baby. Ty is not known for his running ability, and he's a little bit bigger of a dude. He's a little thicker. He's got the power. All-star from last year. He'll probably be an all-star this year as well. I mean, he's been money for us. He's batting .353, even, better than Julio. The only person that's batting better than Ty France this year is the guy that's up next. Third baseman, stud, Eugenio Suarez, my third favorite player on the team. Julio, Cal Raleigh, and Suarez. Those are my 3. Let's go. 2-0 Mariners, top of the second. Runner at second, 2 away. Suarez, let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's be electric before fucking Easter. I can't wait to eat. I actually just got a message from the fam. Suarez, yeah, baby. Woo! Yes. Go, 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 Ty. Go, Ty. Dive, yes. Oh, my God, he's so slow, but he made it. Yes, nice RBI by Suarez. France scores. Suarez with an RBI again. Let's go. 3-0 Mariners. Fuck yeah. I need this in my life. It's been rough for us to start off. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Next up, DH today. Big dumper, Cal Raleigh. They're like, Ty, are you tired? He's like, yes. Let's go. First pitch strike. 3-0 Mariners. Everyone's like, oh, dude, the Mariners. I'm like, bro, we need this. We need this bad. 3-0 Mariners, top of the second, runner at first, 2 outs. Quantrill's at 45 fucking pitches, and we're in the second. Think about the last time you've seen pitchers, when they're wheeling and dealing. Usually they leave around the 6th inning, around 90, 85 to 95 pitches. He's at 46 in the second inning, so he's probably going to be out of here very shortly. So that's a good sign for the Mariners because we have Marco Gonzalez on the mound. But Marco actually has been doing pretty good. I mean, believe it or not, Marco's got 2 Ks out of the 3 batters, three batters that are in the first inning. So I'll take that. I mean, Marco doesn't throw a lot of strikeouts. Let's go. 3-0 Seattle, top of the second, runner at first, 2 away. Quantrill, 47 pitches in, 1 for 2. Let's go. Cal, dribbler, And he got him. Damn it. Another run scored, though. I'll take that. Let's go to the bottom of the second. I know Ty is tired, but we'll take it. He's not used to running, but hey, sometimes you got to do that. They're giving him the water bath over there. Nice job, Ty. Quantrill's like, oh my God, is this game over yet? All right, next up for the Guardians. Leading off for Cleveland, the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Batting second, the right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez. And batting third, the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Let's go. And hopefully Marco can keep wheeling and dealing, man. I don't get to see him pitch really good that often. 10 wins, 15 losses last year. That's not ideal. I mean, normally you're going to want to be at least 500 or one game above. I mean, if you're going to be a shitty pitcher, you kind of pray that at least you can be one game, like 10 wins, 9 losses. I know it's not good, but at least it's better than being 500 or one game below. But, at one point, he was our best pitcher, and look how far we've come. Luis Castillo, Logan Gilbert, George Kirby, Robbie Ray, even though he's not reliable. So to think just a couple years ago, Marco was one of our best guys. And again, that was pre-Julio. And God bless Julio, bringing in some energy and life into this ball club, into the city, to the Pacific Northwest to actually make us happy and have something to look forward to. Because I'll tell you, for the last 20 years prior to last year, there wasn't really a whole lot to root for being a Mariner fan. We get excited for the beginning of the year. We watch a lot of the games as we go to the All-Star break. And then after the All-Star break ends, we start to kind of trickle off a little bit. In years past where you were just like, well, it looks like it's going to be the same Mariners. We're not going to make the playoffs. But within the last couple years prior to last year, we were getting close to that 80 to 90 win mark. We were just so close, a couple games, tiebreakers where we would just miss the playoffs. And then we finally brought Julio in, and you can see the difference that he made already and what he is making, obviously, a big difference moving forward. That's big facts. Let's go, Marco. 0-1 pitch. Outside, 1-1 pitch. Let's go. Naylor's batting .320, 2 home runs, and 5 ribbies this season. Oh, Naylor popped up. Teo. 1 away. Nice job, Teo. Next up, right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez. Come on, Marco. Let's go, baby. First pitch to Gonzalez. High and outside, 1-0 count. I can't believe we're up 3-0. I'll take it, though. Guardians are a fantastic team. Pitch is low and outside, 2-0 count. Masters got canceled. I haven't really been paying attention too much, just a little bit in my headlines, not a whole lot. But I did not see the weather thing. It took me a long time to prep. The thumb took me extra long to make today. So Atlanta over 9. Sox over 8.5 in Seattle. $10 to 137. You have a chance. I don't know. It just depends. Sometimes you got to really pay attention to who's pitching. And sometimes even when there's great pitchers on the mound, the hitters can find a way to get a little rally going and get a few more runs. But, there is a good chance for a combined score over 8.5 in this game today. Chopper, right up the middle for Oscar Gonzalez. Nice job, Oscar. He said, yeah, baby. Next up, second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Come on, Marco. Pitch right down the middle. 0-1 count. Jimenez is averaging .323, 1 home run, 4 ribbies. 0-1 pitch. Ooh, Jimenez popped up. Get it, Teo. There we go. 2 away. Teo is active today. We need to make sure he's doing his business. Nice job, man. I don't know if I can count on you in the batter's box consistently just yet, but your defense is pretty fucking good. Nice job, Teo. Bottom of the second, Mariners 3, Guardians 0. Runner at first, 2 away. And the former Mariner, the catcher, Mike Zunino, is up. He was kind of one of the Mariners guys that we liked. We knew he wasn't going to be there probably long term. But, when he comes back to Seattle, he always gets cheered. They don't boo him. We try to show some love and respect for those former Mariners that were on the team, even if it was brief. 1-0 pitch. I'd rather have Cal Raleigh than Zunino, so that's a good upgrade for us. Yeah, also with Marco, with pitching on the mound, I was like, oh, God, we have to get 5 or 6 runs minimum if we want to try to hang today. But also, I didn't expect Quantrill to be so bad either. So I was like, oh, the pitching duel, it looks like it could be, a lot of hits, a lot of home runs, possibly, a lot of ribbies, and we just got to see which pitcher does less shitty. But apparently, so far, Marco's still doing pretty well. Popped up. There we go. Kelenic with the out. End of the second inning, 3-0 Mariners. And I need that. I know your Cardinals, you need it too. It just sucks. I did not expect the Cardinals and Mariners to start off so slow, but it happens. Well, for you guys, it's a schedule. That's really what it comes down to as we're going to the top of the third. I don't know how many, like I said, I don't know how many people can, end up starting off the season when you're playing the Blue Jays and the Braves, and then you guys end up going to the Brewers. But the Brewers are hot this year, so it's not like the same old Brewers from last year. And sometimes teams get better, and you struggle a little bit. But obviously, with the pitching of Waino is injured, and Mikolas is not doing too well. Pitching is everything. You can have all the hitters in the world, but Rays are 8-0. I mean, gosh, look at this. This is crazy. The Rays are 8-0, but they've had kind of an easier schedule, right? Minnesota's 6-2, Guardians 5-3, Toronto's 5-3, and we're right in the mix. Texas and the Angels are 4-3. We're 3-5. Houston keeps dropping games. Hell yeah, 3-6. So pretty soon we could be back in first place. Atlanta 6-2. They're the real deal. Milwaukee is 6-1. And I know the Cardinals are 2-5, but I know they're better than that. You guys will figure it out. And then the Dodgers in the top of the division at 5-3. So Dodgers, Brewers, even the Pittsburgh Pirates are 5-2. But again, it's very, very early. And then the Atlanta Braves. But the best team in baseball right now, based off record, is the only undefeated team left. And no one would predict it would be Tampa Bay. Unbelievable. Let's go, baby. And we'll see what Cal will be doing. He's already 48 pitches in with a 9.45 ERA. I don't know how much longer he's going to be in there, but we'll take it. All right, next up for the Mariners in the top of the third, my guy, Teoscar Hernandez. We just got to make sure Teo is patient. He loves just to go first pitch, strike, assuming, and just swing with everything that he's got. And he's going to get home runs. He went 1 for 17, and then he came in a couple days ago and he had 2 home runs to finally get his batting average up, over, point whatever it was, 0.90, and then you got it up over 100. But, he just needs to be patient. Patient in the box. Good eye, 2-2 count. I mean, you're not going to get a home run every time. Getting a single, a double, those things will help. Advancing runners. It doesn't have to be all or nothing all the time with Teo. There we go. Hit hard. Teoscar. Oh, wow. What a catch in the outfield. I thought that was going to be easily a double. What a catch. That was a heck of a play. Who made that play? Oscar Gonzalez? Nice play, Oscar. Woo, Gonzalez. He's fighting the sun, and he doesn't even have shades on. Okay, dude, I see you. Next up, left fielder Jared Kelenic takes a strike, 0-1 pitch. 3-0 Mariners in the top of the third, one away. 0-1 pitch is low. Wild gets away from the catcher, 1-1 count. Yeah, Rays do have some good pitching. Let's go, baby. We're getting closer. I gotta look to see. I think we gained a few. I mean, the people are fickle with their subs. We know that. But we're at 19,799. We actually hit 19,800, but some people, they can't decide if they want to keep the sub or if they want to let it go. So what do we need now? We need 201. 201 subs away from 20,000. We're getting there. Couple here, couple there. 2-2 count. Kelenic with a nice hit. Yes. Back to back. Let's go. In the first inning, now in the third inning. Yes. And Jared needs that. He's batting 250, and now that'll bring up his average. Let's go. And I was telling people, if we can just get him somewhere in that 250 to 290 range, he could be the X factor for the Mariners this year. Nice job, Kelenic. I'm not giving up on you. I know Reflect wants us to get rid of him, but I like him. I don't want to get rid of him. All right, next up, second baseman Colton Wong, who's batting .050, the worst out of any player on the Mariners. Come on, baby. We brought you over from the Brewers. And you were better probably on the Cardinals. You had 15, 16 homers last night, or not last night, last year, excuse me. But we're not too impressed with what you've done so far. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds good. Yeah, we have a big feast. I don't know if they're doing turkey, ham, mashed potatoes, gravy, deviled eggs. I mean, you name it. We probably got something. Pies. I'm going to have some leftovers for sure. So going to hang out with him for a couple hours with my dad, my stepmom, my stepsister, and then come back. And then we'll more than likely, I'll watch NASCAR maybe. Wong popped up. Damn it. 2 away. But we'll probably do the baseball game. I think we'll get better numbers there. Come on, Colton. Top of the third, Mariners 3, Guardians 0. Runner at first, 2 away. Next up is the catcher for today, Tom Murphy. I know this is kind of a weird start for us, too. It's 3 o'clock, 3:10 start on the Pacific Northwest. I know it's Easter holiday weekend. Some people are visiting, traveling, visiting family. Most people are doing it tomorrow, but I get it. Some people are out of town. They're doing their thing. But for me, I'm trying to grind it out 7 days a week. Sometimes you need breaks, but got to grind. 1-0 pitch. Murphy, chopped foul. Yeah, I'm ready for the food tomorrow. And the thumbs are working. We just need to get people to comment and like and possibly donate if they can, share. It's like, we usually are getting over 1,000 on most of the baseball videos with all the upgraded thumbs, which is a good sign. Last night was over 1,300. But again, we got to be able to get that sweet spot where we're getting the people, but then we can hopefully get some subs and potential dono opportunities as well, and also try to get some goats to come through if possible. That will always help. 2-1 pitch to Murphy. Pitch is on the corner. They call it 2-2 count, even though that was a ball. It should be 3-1. Generous spot by that ump. Yeah, I think most people are. Well, especially you, because you need a quarterback. So we'll figure out what happens with you guys. I'm not so excited about it for the Bucks just because I know we're terrible. So I don't have anything to look forward to. Kelenic goes to second. There we go. But as far as like covering the league as a whole, there'll be some excitement. But I do feel the draft this year, the quality of players aren't as good as a few years back. And I think next year might be better. But, there's still some quality pieces that could change a franchise in this draft. 3-2 pitch. Popped up. Foul. Come on, Tom. 67 pitches, and it's only the third inning for Quantrill. I feel bad for this guy, but we'll fucking take it. Full count. Got him. All right, Quantrill, I'll give you that. He's like, I got a K. At least I got something, he says. All right, let's go to the bottom of the third. Next up for the Guardians, leading off at center field, Miles Straw. Batting second in the order, the left fielder, he was crafty, Stephen Kwan. He's 1 for 1. And batting third in the lineup, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario, 0 for 1 with a K. All right, let's see what we can get here. And then hopefully Marco can keep wheeling and dealing. He's actually done not too bad. A lot of times we're trying to pull our hair out because we're like, oh, no, Marco or Robbie Ray, we're screwed. Or even if it's flexing. But so far, so good. I like what I see. You know, I need confidence out of Marco. And honestly, I'll probably feel a little bit more confident with Marco in flexing rather than Robbie Ray. So, Caitlin in the building. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Figured out how to kind of get all the thumbs on point now. So, you know, things are better. We should be able to get more views overall on every single stream moving forward in the last week or so. And plus, this is kind of like, you know, what I've always been wanting to do, to be able to make something that looks great. You know, especially if we're going to be pulling off HD 4K amazing photos. I got to have a thumbnail to match, but you got to know the techniques. And it feels good just to like be able to finally not have to pay anybody if I don't want to, and I can do everything myself. Sometimes it takes some time. You know, thumbs, you know, sometimes you can make one, you know, maybe in 15 or 20 minutes. Sometimes it takes longer, you know, because you got to really, you know, I'm an attention to detail kind of person too. So sometimes I, you know, get a little frustrated because I want it to look a certain way, the spacing and everything. But I think every one that we've, you know, put out there within the last week and the last few have been money. All right, bottom of the third. Let's go, Marco. But I hope that you're doing good, Caitlin. Good to see you in the room. Come on, Marco. 1-0 pitch outside. 2-0 count. Three 0 count. Don't walk him. There we go. Got a strike there. Nice. Pitch was low, but I'll take it. Walked him. Shit. Quan is up next. It's crafty. Bottom of the third, 3-0 Mariners. Runner at first. Quan in the box. Takes a strike in the corner. 1-1 count. Batting 306 this year. No homers, 8 ribbies. And he's as crafty as they come. I'll even throw up the Guardian logo for him because, you know, I actually wish that this guy would be on the Mariners. I like this guy a lot. Very crafty, very patient, and he fights off pitches like no other. Let's see if he sets him up for a double play. Yes! I'll take that. Quan, you're normally great, but hey, if you can hit into a double play for us, I'll take it. 2 away. Heck yeah. Thank you, Steven. Next up, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Yeah, you guys have been fantastic. Probably the surprise of the year so far, besides you and Tampa Bay. But good to see that you guys are putting it together after last year. I see Jesse Winker is starting to do some stuff for you guys as well. Good for you and the Brew Crew. I know things have been rough in the last couple years, and hopefully you guys can feed off that momentum. Oh, 1-0 pitch. Ahmed Rosario blasts it to the wall. Fair. Fuck. Standing double. Nice hit by Rosario. Next up, the third baseman, stud, Jose Ramirez. Come on, Marco. Marco being Marco now. We need to hang on as long as we can. Okay, I'm standing by. Bottom of the third, 3-0 Mariners. Runner at second, 2 away. Batting third in the order. Star of my thumb. That's the guy. Jose Ramirez. 0-1 pitch. Chopper. There we go. Right to Colton Wong. There we go. End of the third inning, 3-0 Mariners. Nice job. These baseball games with this pitch clock, I really like. I didn't know if I was going to like it, but the games are getting done so quickly. I love it. It's easy to watch. It's easy to call. You're not doing, 4 hours, 5 hours. It's not 3 hours and 45 minutes. Like a lot of the games are going to be done within 2 hours to 2 hours and 45 minutes. And that's perfect. So a lot of times people don't have the attention span to watch a game for 3.5 to 4 hours for baseball. But if it's like 2 hours and 25 minutes, fucking A. Anybody can do that. It's like an NBA game or, something college football or NFL that goes really quick with not a lot of penalties. So I actually am liking it. Now, if the games end up being a little long when I go to Seattle, when I go see the Cardinals, I don't care. Shit, they can go 15 innings if they want to, I mean, as long as I have an opportunity to try to get a ball or two. So, and I really do feel I'm going to have a great opportunity to snag a couple. I know that, like, once I get one, I usually don't get, as aggressive. It's like once I get one, it's like I know there's going to be other opportunities. Like I could always stand next to someone, move down a couple steps and get behind someone. And when it comes up, try to, battle with a person to try to get it by not touching them, but just trying to get the ball. And obviously I know I can, get a few, but the goal is to get Justin a ball. I mean, he's been to over 100 games of the Dodgers and Mariners, and he's never gotten a ball. And I've already gotten 3 in 7 games. So, unless a ball comes right to him, but I would love to be able to get one for him. So that's going to be the goal, to try to get a ball for him. And we'll see, try to get a ball for me. I mean, we're going to be going to 2 games. So usually the way that it goes is one game, we might not have a lot of opportunities. And then the second game, those will be maybe when the opportunities come. Sometimes you don't get opportunities in both games, but because we got one game that's going to be a late game in the evening, and the next game is like matinee at like 1. So one game like Saturday night at like 7, and then the next game is going to be out at like 1 on Sunday. So, but we got the same seats for both games, and we're only like 13 rows back off first base. So 13 to 20 rows back off first base is the kind of the sweet spot. You get anywhere any closer, that's a kid zone. If you're in the first couple rows, they're going to be, a lot of kids will run down, and there's kids sitting down there that get flipped, little baseballs and whatnot. But, if you're actually trying to get a real foul ball, you got to be a little bit farther back with the trajectory. So, and then usually it's going to be right-handed batters that'll be hitting it off foul to first base area. But every once in a while, you'll get a lefty that does it too. Top of the fourth, Mariners up 3-0, baby. I love it. 3-1 pitch to JP. Chopped foul. Come on, JP. Let's get to 100 in donos, baby. Let's go. How's it going, Chris? Are you a big Guardians fan? He said no, but I got a 900 payout, so today I am. What do you have on the game? Did you have Guardians winning? The Mariners are starting to get kind of into a roll. So Marco's usually a terrible pitcher, but obviously Quantrill got roughed the fuck up. So Hell Lord in the building. What's good, brother? MLB fun fact. Tell me, Caitlin. Rays are hot, starting off 8-0. They are the 15th team ever to start 8-0. Only 12 teams have started 9-0, and only 6 have started 10-0. Caitlin with the stats. Julio? Damn it. 2 away. Best start to MLB season was the Brewers. Wow. 13-0 in 1987. You just made me smarter today. I mean, Mariners are struggling, and obviously Julio should have took a little bit more time on that. But again, if we have shitty pitching, we will take advantage. I mean, Julio, Ty France, Suarez, Raleigh, Teoscar. I mean, we got guys. Now, if we end up getting hits from Teoscar, Kelenic, Wong, Murphy, Crawford, people are in trouble. Because the top end of the lineup is really strong, and then the back end of the lineup is like, I don't know. It's kind of, we'll see. We'll see. Sometimes they'll do great, but in all honesty, if you look at the batting averages, like Teoscar, 161, Kelenic is finally up there getting close to 9,300. Wong is 0.048. Murphy's at 0. JP's at 250. So, I mean, considering, you got guys like Julio at the 300, Ty France 371, Suarez up there in the 380s, Raleigh up there towards 270. Oh, he dropped it. And he's still got France. What the hell? All right, let's go to the bottom of the 4th. But I like the speed of the games, and the violations have not been as big of a thing as people, I think, thought. Now, if we have a bunch of games that end with a violation, pitcher or hitter, we're going to be pissed. But it hasn't really happened. So I feel like the game is going quicker. The bases are bigger, more stolen bases, no shifting. I don't really see a whole lot of negatives with everything besides, if we have like a violation in the playoffs, then people are going to get upset, especially if it's a big game like ALDS, ALCS, NLDS, NLCS that ends with a controversial ending. But as long as that doesn't happen, we should be fine. All right, next up for the Guardians, and I'll give them their proper little due diligence there with the logo. Leading off, DH for the Guardians, 0 for 1 in a K, Josh Bell. And he needs to pick it up. Right now, Josh Bell's batting 111. That's a little surprising, but he'll get out of his funk. Batting second, the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Naylor's 0 for 1. And batting third, the right fielder, 1 for 1, Oscar Gonzalez. Let's go, baby. All right, Marco, show me something, brother. I mean, Marco today has been doing better than like Robbie Ray, so that's a good sign. We definitely got fleeced by the Blue Jays with the Robbie Ray. I'm still kind of realistic with Teoscar Hernandez. I know that his batting average will come up, and he's going to be someone that's going to be very valuable for us, moving forward. That's facts. So Scott's in the building. He says, "Let's go Twins." Oh, yeah. Well, not even World Series, but even NLDS, NLCS, ALDS, ALCS. I mean, can you imagine? I mean, if it was the Brewers or Mariners or any of our teams and that shit happened, especially if it's like controversial too, you'd be like, what? 1-1 pitch. Chopped off himself, foul. All right, come on, Marco. Let's go, baby. Bottom of the 4th, 3-0 Seattle. 1-2 pitch from Gonzalez to Bell. Chopped foul. Stays at 1-2. Trust me, I know, because I already know how you guys are as a fan base out there. Sometimes there's not a lot to cheer for, So it's like you got the Packers out there, right? You got the Brewers. You got a few teams that obviously and you guys got Wisconsin football, you know what I mean? But sometimes that ends in disappointment. Sometimes Brewer baseball ends in disappointment. Sometimes Aaron Rodgers and the Packers ends up in a little disappointment. But at least you got the Milwaukee Bucks. So yes, you can be disappointed on those other three, Wisconsin Badger football, Packer football, and obviously with the Brewers, even though they're doing better this year. But at least you got Milwaukee. At least you got Giannis. And every time Giannis is there, you have an opportunity to be the best team in the East and possibly win a championship. So that's a good sign. If you're Boston or Milwaukee, you're feeling great in the East. And then obviously it'll rotate in the West. Dribbler right to Marco. One away. There we go, Marco. I'm kind of impressed how good Gonzalez is doing. He's only got 2 Ks, but at least he's doing better than the other pitcher, Quantrill, who's at 79 pitches. Marco's at 47. Usually it's the other way around. Ooh, I need this. The clinch. Cal bobblehead night. April 14th at Friday, 7:10 p.m. A week before I think I'm going. I need that. I'm going to have to buy that. Don't have the money to buy it now, but when that comes out, I'll probably have to drop like a 50 spot on that and get that from someone from the game. But I definitely need the Cal Raleigh bauble. That's the very first one issued from the Mariners. And then the Julio bauble, the very first Julio Rodriguez bauble debuted. Cheapest one you can get. And even if they made 20,000 copies and handed out quite a few of them out of a 40 or 50,000, capacity location there at T-Mobile, they're still going for $85 or more. So Julio is a superstar if his bauble is going for 85 to 100. But of course, the better conditioned box, the better. And he even autographed a few of them. And I think I've seen one autograph one on eBay that's going to go for like 300 plus. So, but it was the only one on there. But my dad, and actually, I told him about it, and he actually bought the Julio for me. I was like, "Don't buy it." Oh, I'm like, "Are you?" He's like, "I bought it for you." I'm like, "Oh, thanks." So that's kind of a cool little birthday present that I'm gonna end up getting here in probably a matter of a few weeks, 3 weeks or so, which is exciting. And then I'll have to get the Cal Raleigh. 0-2 pitch to Gonzalez. Got him! Marco, you fucking wizard, you. Marco is electric, baby. End of the 4th inning. This is the best I've seen Marco pitch in a while. Let's go to the top of the 5th. Game's already half over, and we're only an hour in. Unbelievable how fast these games are going. Like I said, I just think it's so much easier for the casual fan to be able to watch. It's not the same baseball from years past. I mean, you can squeeze a game in, hang out with your friends, and then still do other things and go on with your day. And you're only a couple hours. It's not like a 3, 4, 5 hour thing anymore, which is kind of awesome. Is that baseball casual? Yeah. Sometimes you got to find something to bet on. I feel you. Let me take a look to see. I mean, obviously, you got to look at many factors: home, away, who's pitching, and then who's kind of been in a groove. Like I said, if you're just blindly betting, I mean, it's tough, man. Like I said, especially with baseball, because you could have like 2 teams, and you'd be like, Dodgers, Diamondbacks, Dodgers. And then all of a sudden the Diamondbacks win 3-1. And you're like, well, fuck my life. There goes my bet. So you got to really, look to see who's starting, who's injured, who's at, who do they got for the pitching, starter, mid-reliever, closer. Is there any new injuries? And then it's a little bit of luck with that as well. But I feel betting on baseball is a lot more difficult than other things. Like football, you can get a little bit more of a gauge, even though we get surprised. Basketball, I feel you can do a little bit better there, but obviously they try to set up those bets, specifically based off statistics. So if they have it, based off, like 3.5, they know that most of the games are going to go based off a little bit less or a little bit more, and then that's how they get you. So, all right, Caitlin, no worries. You think so, hell Lord? She said, love the Bucks, fear the deer. Yeah, like I said, the NBA is so tough to watch, man. Like for me, I grew up in the 80s and the 90s, and so the Jordan, Bird, Magic era, and then Kobe, Shaq, Iverson. So the 80s and 90s were very special. I just feel the NBA game that's out now, it's boring. Nobody plays defense. I mean, if you're a fan of like Milwaukee or Boston or Denver or the Suns or the Warriors or the Sixers, I get it. You love your team. But for everyone else, it's really hard to watch. I mean, I try to get into it the best that I can, but it's not really enjoyable for me anymore. I mean, for baseball, I know it's not for everyone either, but when you meet Ken Griffey Jr. when you're 7 and you meet Sandy Koufax when you're 10, it kind of changes everything. Popped up, 1 away. Damn it, Suarez. All right, next up, DH, big dumper, Cal Raleigh. Well, at least you got Simmons back, Chris. So that was a good signing for your defense. He's solid. Yeah, but we do everything here. We do, NFL, college football. I do all the NFL teams, a bunch of college. We'll do NBA, college hoops. We'll do MLB. We'll do NASCAR. We do WWE, AEW, NJPW, ROH. So we really do every single thing. Obviously, depending on the season. But when it comes down to, post-football season, all we really got is wrestling, right? Baseball, NASCAR, and then a little bit of NBA since, obviously March Madness is over. So it's kind of that period where you're just waiting for football to come back. But pitches outside, 1-2 count. Well, I think the main thing for you, both of your guys' franchises, big swing and a miss, struck him out. What thing that you guys have to kind of be concerned with after Cal Raleigh struck out there is, the Colts and Titans used to run that division, but you guys aren't running the division anymore. Like we don't know. We got to see with Malik if you guys get another quarterback. And there's a lot of question marks there with the Colts and the wide receivers and the quarterback and the tight end. And you saw what the Jags have done. And, and if they get Bryce or CJ on the Texans, they're still going to be, 3rd or 4th in the division, but they're getting better too. So, obviously had a pretty good free agency. So it's not as easy to win that division anymore. And at one point, the AFC South was maybe the worst division in football. Now it's kind of like an up and coming division. Maybe the NFC South now, with the Bucs and the Saints and the Panthers and Falcons might be considered the worst. But no longer is it easy for the Colts and Titans to be like, yep, we're the 2 teams that are going to make it. Now you can say that you're both probably going to be better than the Texans, but they will be getting better. But the Jags is the team that I think that you guys, I think both of your guys' organizations see. As long as Trevor Lawrence is there with Dougie P, they're going to be involved with you guys. They'll be close. Got him. Damn it, Teo. 1-2-3 inning. Let's go to the bottom of the 5th. That was way too fast. 3-0 Mariners still. Hell, Lord, with a $2 dono. Appreciate that, man. Every dollar counts. I'm doing this full time, so it's a grind. So we won 9 out of our last 11 against some good teams too. There you go. You just need to get Zion off the cupcakes and cheeseburgers so that way he can get out there and actually play. That's facts. Bang, 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 boom, boom, boom. But I do like CJ3J from my Blazers, CJ McCollum. Bang, bang, $2 holla, 98 to go. Hopefully we'll get some people to support like Hell Lord did. And like I said, we can get hopefully some of the GOATs to show up and show some love as well. Oh yeah, I'm 40, bro. Even though I look like I'm kind of young or whatever, I've been watching, since '85. So I've gone through the Hulkamania era. I've gone through NWO and DX in the '90s and the Attitude Era. Monday Night Wars. Andre Giant, Demolition, Legion of Doom. Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels. I mean, you name it. I did the ECW thing, RVD, Sabu, Taz, Just Incredible. The Sandman, all that. So I'm huge wrestling fan. A lot of the people that actually watch us here, we'll do baseball, NASCAR, basketball, whatever. But a lot of it is football, NFL, college football, and wrestling. So yes, thank you so much. Appreciate you. $2. Let's get to a hundo. John's in the building. What to do? Yeah, I think most people that like football, they like wrestling too. You know what I mean? It's like, or you could just be a straight up wrestling fan, but wrestling and football, as far as like fandom, it seems like a lot of people that like football a lot, college or NFL, they love wrestling too. Now, we are going to get people that don't like football, I guess, or only watch college or NFL. But, from meeting people and whatnot, I feel that, those kind of go hand in hand. I just like everything, except for not really big on what WWE is doing now with Vince being in front of creative. And I'm not really a big guy into NBA and college hoops anymore. I try for filler content, and I'll do some like NBA finals and some playoff stuff. But I just enjoy baseball and NASCAR more than basketball. But if basketball and the matchup is good, I'll consider doing it. But I just don't love basketball, or now with WWE, with Vince running it again, those were really bad during COVID. There was a point where I didn't miss a Raw SmackDown in 20 years, and when COVID hit, I was like, I'm not watching this. This is terrible. And it wasn't even just because the fans weren't there. It was just a bad product. And the NBA I felt wasn't a good product either. And I'm trying to, get back into the idea of maybe I can watch this stuff again. But for 6 weeks when Triple H was running it, Jimenez with a nice bloop single in the bottom of the fifth. Is he going for two? He is. Wow. Standing double. All right, Jimenez, I see you. Next up, catcher Mike Zunino. Yeah, but a lot of us are, half of the fan base is under 40, and then the other half of the fan base is over 40. So we got people that are all over the globe, all over the U.S. spread out. But most people, if you're like, 35 and up, a lot of the people have the same type of interest, from back in the day with wrestling and then also with sports. So. Oh, you don't have to tell me, but I mean, that was maybe one of the worst ones ever. Well, I think it's more than just rumors. I mean, you can tell, based on who he pushes. He likes big guys. So if you start seeing like Brock Lesnar on TV, Roman on TV, Omos on TV, a lot of these, guys, or he has this like big man complex from like the 80s and 90s, and he doesn't want to give the proper love to like the smaller guys who are more deserving, whether it be a Cody Rhodes or a Sami Zayn or a Seth Rollins. So. Absolutely, 100%. That 6 weeks was the best 6 weeks WWE had in about 2 years, but now it's over. So 100%. Absolutely, I love AEW. Yeah. I mean, I started watching day one. I got an original T-shirt, hoodie, Kenny Omega, Young Bucks, Jericho, fucking Hook, everyone, Darby Allin, Jungle Boy. I mean, there's just more wrestlers I like. I'm more of an ECW guy and a WCW guy rather than WWE, WWF. Still have a lot of love of the history with those, but I like more hardcore wrestling. I like innovation, double team, triple team moves, lucha libre style, but I'm a big Kenny Omega, Young Bucks guy. I like Moxley, Bryan Danielson. It just seems like a lot of the guys that I enjoy watching are in AEW now and that style of product. WWE, I love Seth Rollins. That's my favorite. I like, Randy Orton, AJ Styles, Charlotte, Bianca. There's others that I like, Ripley, but it's just there's more on AEW, so it's just easier for me to watch that. I'm not a hater. I just enjoy good wrestling. And some WWE stans and trolls, they don't want to do AEW because they don't know the names of some of these guys. But really, what does it come down to? Name recognition or quality of matches? The build-up, the storyline, the end of matches. Because Vince can make matches, but he always fucks up the endings. You know what I mean? Struck him out. Nice strikeout by Marco. Let's go. 4th K for Marco. I'm living in the Twilight Zone. How does he have 4 Ks already? Unbelievable. Next up, center fielder, Miles Straw. Let's go, Marco. Yes. Really? Nice. Yeah, I haven't been to I live here in Oregon. I'm here on the West Coast, so I haven't been to an AEW show yet, but I definitely will go at some point. They made their little West Coast trip up here, through, California, and they were kind of swooping up, going through like Oregon, Washington, and whatnot. But yeah, and then SmackDown was in just a couple days ago. Was yesterday was in Oregon, down at Moda. But yeah, I wasn't gonna pay to go see SmackDown. Straw. Fuck, another. Is that going to bring in a run? Oh. Damn it. Teo dropped it. God damn it, Teo. 3-1 Mariners. Miles Straw with a nice RBI double. Or at least we're still ahead. All right, Miles, I'll see you. Stop that shit. All right, next up, left field, Steven Kwan. Come on, Marco. Keep it going. Don't let up. You've been doing pretty damn good today. Got to make it 1 or 2 more innings. Come on, Marco. Oh, they're booing him. That's awesome, though. Cardinals up. There we go. That's what you guys need to get, runs early. That's what I was thinking from us today, too. We need to get 1 or 2 runs within the first 4 innings. And I figured if we did, we would have a good shot today. Yeah, they look awesome, man. And like I said, it's just, the style of matches in AEW is like ECW. It's a little bit more hardcore, a little bit, more innovation, fun. They let them freestyle with, it's not like Vince telling you what to say and do. So I just feel like, you're being micromanaged in WWE and you have more fun in AEW. And it's not like AEW is going to sell to Vince or that company. They're not going to sell with the UFC and that brand. It's always going to be separate. So T-Pain was front row. Oh, nice. Yeah, XFL. Yeah, I tried to watch some. I watched the first 2 weeks, and then I took a break for a couple weeks. And then I did a game when I ended up having the ban. And, that pitch was high almost toward his face. 2-2 pitch. But XFL's okay. But, I mean, if it's, going to be between NBA, MLB, NASCAR, I'm probably going to be leaning towards those things. I mean, maybe XFL over NBA, maybe, but it just depends on who's playing. But I feel they've kind of lost some steam. I mean, I love The Rock and whatnot, but when you just have so many other events that are, maybe better, it's kind of hard to be like, I'm going to go out of my way and watch XFL. I can't do that if there's better baseball on, and then NBA, a lot of the guys are sitting and they're getting ready for positioning in the playoffs and whatnot. Like, last couple days, they've had a lot of, a starter sit, so it's like, you imagine buying a ticket and then having all the starters sit and whatnot. But bottom of the 5th, Mariners 3, Guardians 1, runner at second, 1 away, 2-2 pitch. Gonzalez is at 71 pitches, and Steven Kwan is in the box. Pitches outside, 3-2 count. Yeah, they don't bleed every single match, but they're trying to be hardcore. That's how ECW was, and compared to seeing no blood on WWE, it's like punch, kick, DDT, body slam, pin. It's a little too simple, and that's kind of how it was in the 80s and 90s. So they fucking just walked Kwan there. But I hear you. Oh yeah, it's Mox. He'll blade himself all day and all night, man. There's just going to be certain guys that'll do that. So. If it only were true. If it were only true. Triple H ain't handling shit. Yeah, I knew that he wasn't going to come over there because they're not going to negotiate properly. Plus, when you had Jay White already on TV on AEW in months past, I already knew he was going to be there. And especially now, if Vince is running shit, why would you go there? You're just going to get buried. They're only going to give the belts to the people. I mean, shit, they don't even appreciate Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens for what they've done in the last 5 years. How the hell do they expect to be able to sign guys like Jay White or MJF, which they might, if MJF just takes the money. But after they use his popularity, where are they going to put him? Bury him in mid-card status like Cody Rhodes? You know what I mean? Like, that's why I didn't think Cody was going to win. Julio, nice catch. 2 away. CM Punk. Yeah. Well, I mean, it was exciting, chanting his name for 10 years, and we finally got him back. And for the first year, it was kind of good. And then obviously, he doesn't get along with a lot of the people in the back. And, he's got a big ego, and a lot of people don't like him. You know what I mean? That's just the facts. I know Jericho don't like him. Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks don't like him. There's just a lot of people that just don't like him, he does speak a lot of facts and truth, but also people talk a lot of facts and truth about him when they were talking about him, you know, as he was a fucking jerk and he was an asshole, you know what I mean? And a lot of fans were like, well, let's wait and see. Let's see if all the talk, you know, about him in WWE and now coming into AEW, is he really a bastard and kind of hard to work with? And it seems like some of the things that came out were maybe true, you know. JP with the catch. There we go. End of the 5th inning. We strand 2. I love that. All right, let's go to the top of the 6th. Let's go Mariners. We just got to hang on. The top of the 6th. Yeah, but definitely they fumbled the bag, but I knew they weren't going to get him. Plus, Jay White wouldn't even be anybody. Like, WWE fans would be like, who the fuck is Jay White? They don't even know, you know. CM is your favorite of all time? Yeah, I saw Drew isn't happy. Hopefully if Drew comes over to AEW, that'd be huge. Huge, huge, huge. Bailey. Yeah, but that's Vince, though. Vince doesn't give a shit about the kids, the fans, the build-up. He's going to do WWE in his vision, which is, you know, trying to make Roman like Hulk Hogan, you know, just like always has the belt, you know, and just pushes that down your throat. It's just big guys. Brock, Drew McIntyre, you know, Roman. He doesn't want to put the strap on a little guy, you know, like Kofi Kingston. It's like a month, you know, like Seth Rollins should be the one like holding down the company after Roman, in my opinion. But again, it's not about what we want as fans. It's about his vision. And he's not going to give it to a guy just because Dusty Rhodes and Goldust, a guy that fucking left the company, had the fucking sledgehammer, hit fucking Triple H's chair, built that company from being Stardust, getting fired, going over there, making a name for yourself. All WWE does is they capitalize off internet and social media popularity. So they saw, oh, Cody's a name now. He's doing cage matches. He's doing all this cool stuff. He rebuilt his persona. Cody Rhodes over there, the American Nightmare. And then they just used his popularity to gain ratings for WWE. That's why they do it for Pat McAfee. That's why they do it for Bad Bunny. That's why they do it for Logan Paul. It's all about trying to get their viewership and their fans that are somewhere else, like the Pat McAfee show or Logan Paul, you know, obviously on YouTube or social media, you know, Impulsive and all that other bullshit that he does. And they're just trying to capitalize off those, you know, popularity ratings and trying to get those little kids and those fans that watch those guys on a daily basis to come and obviously watch on this end. So, I mean, for me, like, I obviously you could have had Sami Zayn, you could have had Cody Rhodes, but they're not going to have him drop the belt to any of those guys. And hell, we don't even know. It might be MJF in 2024, which would be very odd because Vince normally wouldn't just, you know, drop a belt from a guy that big to an outsider from AEW who's going to be the biggest name. And, you know, but you never know. And I don't even know if I was MJF, if I would even want to go to WWE, even if they were going to offer me like 5 or 10 million more. Why? To be buried in mid-card status? I mean, and I don't know if they'll let him talk the same way he talks in AEW, you know, especially with everything with the merger and everything, because the shit that he gets away with on AEW, I don't think you could get away with WWE. So that's what I'm thinking. Obviously, you know, IC title, you know what I mean? It seems like he might be the next guy, and you might get Gunther might be the champion, you know, but we'll see if Roman will drop it to him or if it, you know, a Roman will drop it to someone else, and then Gunther will fight whoever, Seth Rollins or whoever else, and then get the belt. We'll see. Oh, yeah. And it's not like Bad Bunny, Logan Paul, and Pat McAfee are bad. They're awesome. They're very athletic and they're good in the ring. It shows you don't have to be just a full-blown wrestler to make it. You know, you can be a guy like Miz on Real World Road Rules, have a passion for it, put in a lot of work, and then end up with a beautiful wife and make a name for yourself, you know. And the Miz is never going to be a superstar, but he wasn't supposed to make it this long, and he did. So mad respect for him, you know. I like an underdog story. Popped up for Colton Wong. 2 away. God damn it, Colton. What's Colton Wong's batting average? 0.048, and then after that, it's probably going to go to 0.030 or something. Terrible. Oh, baby. Oh, there we go. I'm going to that. Friday, April 21st, Saturday, April 22nd, Sunday, April 23rd. We're going to the Saturday and Sunday games. So your boy's going to try to get a ball. Next up, catcher, Tom Murphy. Big swing and a miss. 0-1 count. Come on, Tom. The Sea Dragons. That could happen as well. But the thing is, are people still going to be invested in Cody? You know, to be able to come back? Are they still going to root for him? You know, because I feel like with Cody's intro, when you watch him, it's like certain people like with Judas and Jericho. It's such a cool intro that you get people like cheering and rooting, even if you don't like the wrestler. Just because like the theme song, like Judas is so good, even if you don't really give a shit about Jericho, but you're singing it. I feel with Cody, you know, with his intro, people kind of sing along and chant along, but they don't even really give a shit about him. Same, yeah, it is a similar build-up. But the thing is fucking, let's be honest, Rock, Cena, Stone Cold, that's not Cody Rhodes. He'll never be in that category. Fuck, even Roman Reigns, when it's all said and done, he can have the belt for 3, 4, 5 years. He's never going to be Hulk Hogan. He's never going to be The Rock. He's never going to be Stone Cold. So they can push this big man, you know, shit down your throat all you want. But when it's all said and done, Roman's not going to be in very many people's top 5 or top 10s. They're like, okay, Roman's there, but that doesn't mean it's going to be in most people's top 5. That's the truth, especially if you've been watching wrestling since the 80s or previous to that. You know, it's like you can see the run that he's having, but you know, Roman was terrible on the mic compared to Seth and obviously Dean Ambrose, aka John Moxley. He's been getting better with his bloodline and, you know, with Heyman and everything with Sammy. That's the best thing out of the bloodline. It wasn't the Usos or Roman. It was actually being able to see Sammy work with them and being able to have him break out on the mic and being able to gain some popularity for me. So, but I don't think people are invested as much in Cody Rhodes. I mean, people can say they are, but, you know, after what they already did, you know, a lot of people that were new fans or on the fence, they're going to stop watching. And I mean, they're going to still do the pay-per-views, maybe occasionally watch a little bit of Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, but I don't think people are going to be invested like when Triple H was running it. And that's facts. All right, due up for the Guardians as we're going to the bottom of the 6th. Change this here real quick. Mariners up 3-1. Next up for the Guardians, leading off 0 for 2 with a K, Josh Bell. Batting second at first base, 0 for 2, Josh Naylor. And batting third, right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez. See if Bell can get something going here. And are we switching pitchers yet? We still got Marco in there. Yeah, I mean, he's already really over, you know, and anyone that has like singing and chanting, you know, you can already tell. But as far as Seth being on the mic, in the ring, you know, being over as a face or a heel, I mean, it just makes sense. If you're going to put one person with the strap, you know, it should be Seth Rollins running the company. You know, he could do it for a year, 2 years, the same kind of thing that Roman's doing. But I feel that, you know, Vince, you know, they don't appreciate him or Kevin Owens. You know, those guys in the last 5 years, go back and look at how many belts they've held in the last 5 years. It's disgusting. But they're never going to be leaving to go to AEW, and Vince knows that. Struck him at. So I feel like they're taking advantage of some of the wrestlers because they know that they're loyal to WWE and they're never going to go to AEW. Nice strikeout by Gonzalez to Naylor. Nice job, dude. All right, Marco, how many Ks you got? 4, 5? Let's go. 5 Ks for Marco. Hell yeah. Next up, first baseman, Josh Rock the Baby Naylor. Pitch is low. 1-0 count. Well, hopefully we can get on a little bit of a dono train. I mean, you know, when you're doing this full time and you got bills and you got food and you got responsibilities with a puppy, you know, when you're grinding it out for 3 or 4 hours and you're at, you know, $20 or less, that shit ain't going to cut it, man. And I really want to be able to do this full time. Hopefully we can get some more support. I mean, I did this for 10 years to get to this point. We just got to get more support, and hopefully they can. And obviously, I know with the thumbs, it's gonna grab new people. And we're gonna get new people there like Chris. But hopefully, we can get some of the goats to be able to come through. And because I'll tell you, man, rent is expensive. Bills are expensive. It's like I don't want to feel the way that I've been feeling the last few days. So I'm hoping we can find a way to kind of break through. Bottom of the sixth, 3-1 Mariners. Big swing and a miss from Gonzalez. 0-1 count. Yeah, I don't even know if he would go back to AEW. That would be wild though. $4. That's a couple things at Top Ramen. That's the fingernail sandwiches and being homeless. That's where we're going to end up if things don't pick up. I mean, I can't pay bills with a couple bucks. Oh, 2 pitch from Gonzalez. Popped up foul. Oh, 2 pitch. 1-2 count. Bottom of the sixth, 3-1 Seattle. Runner at first, 1 away. Pitches inside, 2-2 count to Gonzalez. Line drive to Teoscar. There we go, 2 away. Next up, second baseman Andres Jimenez. Yeah. Well, also, too, when I've been doing this shit for 11 years, it's not like I just started the channel fucking 3 weeks ago. So obviously you have to put in your dues and you have to get to a point. But, it's 2022 was much better than us than to 2023. Especially if this is my full-time job. No one wants to work for free. Everyone works hard, and they want to be able to be recognized for their hard work. And, some days we'll get some great support. Some days it's sad. I mean, I don't want to have to go back with second, 2 or 3 jobs. I already did that for 10 years. But, it's one of those things, you just got to try to get to a new audience if you can. But obviously with the algorithm and everything that they got going on, it makes it kind of difficult. But, with the thumbnails, I feel that we will be able to gauge new people and moving forward, but we just need to be able to get some of the heavy hitters and the goats to come through. When people don't come through, we can tell. When people come through, we could, there's a huge difference. All right, Marco's going out. It doesn't matter if you win or lose. Grabbing McDonald's after the game, is a tradition worth keeping. Yeah, but the thing is like if you end up finding a good group with good fans, people will show up. It's just a matter of if they want to be able to hang out. It's all about the community, and what you have. Because there's going to be other people that are doing a similar thing that are going to have more people, more subs, more donos. You just got to keep building and keep grinding. But YouTube is tough. Like I said, it's been a long road. I just want to be able to get my fair shot. So, and you can still, make a living with limited people in the room, but it just depends on, quality over quantity and who's going to be able to support. So, the sad thing is a lot of the heavy hitters that we had had either a job change, lost their job, in the hospital, dying, or some other issue, which is just fucking sad. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want anyone to fucking die. I don't want anyone to fucking be in a bad spot, but I mean, especially if I'm grinding it out, it's like I don't even have any fucking days off. It's like I'm almost forced to work 7 days a week. Wish it wasn't like that, but it is what it is. All right, now at bat, the catcher, Mike Zunino, 0 for 2 and a K. And what are we going to do? Penn Murphy? I think we're going to have Penn Murphy in. Just the one run. He is responsible for the 2 base runs, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts, 93 pitches. 2 outs. The plumbing call to the pin brings us the slider king himself, Penn Murphy. Fastball right on 89-90, but that slider, sweeping slider for him. See what he did last year. He are just under 3 of them. 192 against him. Then got the win in last night's contest. Bottom of the 6th. 3-1 Seattle. Runners at second and third, 2 away. We got Penn Murphy in there. Hopefully he'll be able to hold it down for us. First pitch strike. 0-1 pitch. Low and inside. 1-1 count. Oh, they got Zunino, pinch hitter with Brennan. All right, Will, let's see what you got. Big swing and a miss. 1-2 count. Chopped foul off himself. 1-2 count. Let's go, Penn. One-two pitch to Brennan. Popped up foul. Bottom of the 6th, Mariners 3, Guardians 1. Runners at second and third, 2 away. Brennan's 2 for 10 this season. Come on, Penn. Weather's nice there. What do you got? 60, 70 degrees out there? Chopper foul. One-two pitch to Murphy. Oh, shit. Popped up. There we go, Teo. End of the 6th inning, 3-1 Mariners. There we go. All right, let's go to the top of the 7th. Upper 60s. Nice. Wow, that's hot. Yeah, I'm just ready for the food. And then we'll grind it out, and hopefully we can, break through at some point. I mean, if I can't break through, when I got a thumb that's like a 9 or a 10, and those are going to be like that moving forward, I don't know what to think. I mean, Just got to keep going. All right, Mariners due up here in the top of the 7th. Leading off, shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Batting second from center field, Julio Rodriguez. And batting third from first base, Ty France. So JP is 0 for 2. Julio is 1 for 3 with a run. And Ty France is 2 for 3 and 2 runs.
We tried wet food, which is basically canned mystery meat. Then I found Smalls. They make high-quality, fresh cat food with human-grade ingredients right to your door. But most importantly, Oscar loves it. He's at a healthier weight. He's much more playful. His coat is softer than ever. And even his breath is better. And of course, he loves the box too.
Mariners baseball on Root Sports is brought to you by Fubo TV. Stream the Mariners with Fubo. Start your free trial at FuboTV.com. And by your Western Washington Toyota dealers, Toyota, let's go places. Cool temperatures here in Cleveland. Looking at downtown Cleveland, the Central Flower Shoot Sports Crew on hand here. Top 7, Mariners 3-1. See on the first one and the third, see if they can build on that line drive.
Crawford, 1 away.
JP stuck it, but Rosario is right there, 1 out. Talking about him hitting the ball hard. That's certainly the case right here. Solid line drive. I thought maybe he had a chance to get into center field. Kind of slices back just enough. Eli Morgan, second inning of action for him. He's going to face Julio. Julio 1 for 3.
Top of the 7th, 3-1 Seattle, 1 away. Julio in the box. Come on, baby. Let's go, J-Rod. Oh, 1 pitch. Check swing. 1-1 count. Julio 1 for 3, a single in the first and a run. Low and outside, 2-1 count. Two 2-1 pitch. Kind of with a half swing right there, 2-2 count. Big swing and a miss. Struck him out. Damn it. 2 away. It's okay, Julio. Next time. Next up, first baseman Ty France. First pitch, high and outside. Wow, they gave him a strike on that? That was a ball. Wow. Nice to see the Cardinals up 4-0 on the Brewers there. That's good for you guys. Top of the 3rd on ESPN+. I know Padres and Braves will be good tomorrow. That's been a good series. And then we'll decide if we're going to do NASCAR Bristol or if we're going to be doing the baseball game tomorrow. So for tomorrow on Easter, it'll be Padres and Braves at 4. Let's see who's pitching. Lugo and Dodd. And then either that or doing Bristol Dirt. And that'll be at Fox. Last winter was Kyle Busch last year. So 1-2 pitch. Check swing. 2-2 count. Big swing and a miss. Got him. right, let's go to the bottom of the 7th.
Song 82, please. Broke this heart of stone.
All right, next up for the Guardians, center fielder Miles Straw, 1-for-1 RBI and a base on ball. Batting second, left fielder Stephen Kwan, 1-for-2 and a base on ball. And batting third, shortstop Ahmed Rosario, 1-for-3 and a K.
Like giving folks a break, even at unmarked crosswalks. Making plenty of space for people riding, and choosing to wait for the next green light by slowing down and stopping on yellow. Because when you're the biggest and the fastest, you've got to be the safest too. Together, we get there.
Your chain's off. We can fix it now, and you're done.
Done.
We fixed this toilet. We fixed this toilet on video. Open up for Joe. I'm not with you and now it's
There you go. All fixed.
From Doors Fixing, an all-new home repair and maintenance app.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to play Washington's lottery. When you play, all of Washington wins. In fact, over the last 10 years, more than $1.2 billion have been contributed to education. That drummer was the late great John Adams, who for almost 50 years banged the drum here at Cleveland Indians and Guardians games. He passed away back on January 31st. They removed the seat and put it out in the heritage section here. Like you were here doing a lot of events when he was banging the drum as a player, and now as a broadcaster. It was consistent too, man. Well, I was here playing. They had a really good ball club too, so he was beating on that thing the entire time. During the 90s, that we saw Carlos Baerga here earlier this year.
All right, they got Matt Festa in now.
In the 90s. Good team. R.I.P. That's the big Matt Festa will take over for there. Some fastball in the low 90s. Pretty good slider. He gets Straw at the top of the order. Juan and Rosario. 3-1 Mariners, bottom 7 here.
1-0 pitch. Outside corner for a strike, 1-1 count.
That's the last pitch 5 days ago against the Angels.
1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1 count.
2-1. Straw tonight walked, was racing the double play, delivered an RBI double right.
Two 2-1 pitch. Outside, 3-1 count for Festa. Come on, Festa. Pitches outside and walked him. Come on, Festa.
They're going to be on the air tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Pitching mentioned George Kirby against Zach Plesac. Forward to see George Kirby pitch.
Stephen Kwan. Pitches inside, 1-0 count.
Kirby too is another. He's kind of that strike zone, which he does all the time. Yeah, sometimes maybe get a few off the plate, maybe get gas decision. I mean, that's not his nature. He refuses to walk. Right. Yeah, I think there's times that you can do. You get guys in 0-2 counts, you get them in 1-2 counts, see if you can get them to chase something. But he's a strike thrower. Fast runner. We get Quan at the plate. Gino off the back.
1-0 pitch to Quan. Pitches inside. 1-1 count.
The same location. On up the aisle, the EQC tracer had this hit. Look at cutter. That's the 2-0 last year, 53 games. 4.17 ERA, 54 innings, 64 strikeouts, 18 walks. 1-1 pitch.
1-1 pitch. Pitches inside. 2-1 count.
Marco was living in there big time. 8 pitches, all of them basically the same spot. Inside of the lefty, away from the righty. Off the plate. 2-1 pitch.
2-1 pitch. Inside. 3-1 count. This is not good. No outs. Runner at second. Quan's in the box. We got to be able to hold on here. Yeah, 6-0 in the bottom of the third. Good for you guys. 3-1 pitch. Quan crushes it. Foul. Thank God.
In yesterday's home opener for Cleveland, 34,821 tonight. About half of that, 17,000.
Full count. 3-2 pitch. Popped up. One away. Next up, shortstop Ahmed Rosario. Nice. I know he was like one away from 300.
Last year, that pitch was mine. He's having a tough time with his release point right now.
1-0 pitch. Right on the corner. 1-1 count.
Big outs right here.
Dribbler. Get him. Get him. Fuck. Now we got runners on the corners with one out. 3-1 Mariners in the bottom of the seventh. Come on. Next up, third baseman Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez, switch hitter, dangerous hitter. Jose today is 0 for 3. Ramirez last night went 1 for 3. That's going to be a tough guy.
Festa, you're garbage. See you later.
Big performance coming out. This next performance going to be Gabe Spire, left-hander.
Actually, no, Justine. My famous two tacos are still just 99 cents when you order on the Jack app or online. Could you press 6, please? Going up. The famous two tacos for just 99 cents. Only on the Jack app or online.
Your chain's off. We can fix it now, then you're done.
Done. We fixed this toilet. We fixed.
Still up 6-0. You guys got what? Runner on second? Or is that Milwaukee? That's Milwaukee is up.
0% APR for 48 months on the 2023 Hyundai Tucson. See your Western Washington Hyundai dealer.
My $6.99 popcorn chicken is back, only at Jack in the Box.
3-1 lead. Mariners holding on in the seventh. Double play to get out of the situation right here. The MLB Ballpark app. It's going to complete your next visit to T-Mobile Park. Buy Madness game tickets, redeem offers, access to exclusive content, and much, much more. Download the MLB Ballpark app today. See your favorite ballpark here in Cleveland, Ohio, expired. As impressed early on here, Mike.
He really has. And take a look what he did last year. 17 appearances, only saved 225. Good fastball in the mid-90s and a hard slider.
I'm ready to get right down. Jose Ramirez, Mariners 3-9. Runners at the corners for Cleveland.
Double play.
One out here in the seventh.
Bottom of the seventh, Mariners up 3-1. Runners on the corners, first and third, one away. Batting third in the order from third base, Jose Ramirez takes a strike. 0 for 3, a line out in the fifth. 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. 0-2 count. He was going for the homer right there. Oh, 2 pitch to Ramirez. Pitch is low and inside. 1-2 count. One, 2 pitch. Outside. 2-2 count. Two pitch. Popped up. Foul. All right. Come on, Gabe. Show me something. Two pitch to Ramirez. Check swing. Did he go? Did not. Full count. Oh, come on, Gabe. 3-2 pitch. Popped up. That would have been a walk. Get it? Fuck, and he dropped it. Idiot Colton Wong. Fucking dumbass. Cut this guy. This guy's fucking terrible. He can't field. He can't hit. Now it's 3-2. It's fucking stupid. Unbelievable. Get his ass out of there. Send him back to Milwaukee. Fuck was that? 3-2 Mariners. They got runners at second and third, and we only have one out. Fantastic. Bottom of the seventh, 3-2 Mariners. Runners at second and third, one away. 1-0 count to Josh Bell. No, they just walked him. Bases loaded. Next up, first baseman Josh Naylor with bases loaded. First pitch strike. 0-1 pitch. Chopper foul. 0-2 count.
Game 2 of a 3-game set. Big spot here, 0-2, bases loaded.
0-2 pitch. Popped up.
Medium, center field, Julio had to come in and earn.
Julio.
Here's the throw.
Wow, Julio throws home. That saved us a run. 2 away. Nice job by Julio. Nice job, J-Rod. All right, bottom of the 7th. We're only up by a run. They have bases loaded, 2 outs. We got to find a way to be able to not have them extend what they've already been doing here. We got to be able to keep the lead as we go to the 8th. Oscar Gonzalez is up next, the right fielder. Chopped foul, 0-1 count. Come on, Gabe. 1 for 3, single in the second for Oscar Gonzalez. Oh, 1 pitch. Pitch is high. Swung on and missed. 0-2 count. Check swing. 1-2 count. Bottom of the 7th, Mariners up by 1-3-2, bases loaded, 1-2 pitch. Get him. There we go, JP. Left him stranded. Hell yeah. Let's go to the top of the 8th. Mariners still up 3-2. Thank God.
That's who we are. We like to get loud, but we're all about the thrill of going for it. We just put on our game face and play. So get ready for whatever the next adventure holds. From the big shout to the big payout to the big night out. We're here for it. Emerald Queen Casino, the entertainment capital of the Northwest.
Oh, hey, Jack, going up?
Actually, no, Justine. My famous two tacos are still just 99 cents when you order on the Jack app.
Next up for the Mariners in the top of the 8th, leading off from third base, Eugenio Suarez. 2 for 3, 2 RBIs. Batting second in the order, DH today. 0 for 2, base on ball and a K. Big dumper, Cal Raleigh. And batting third in right field, 0 for 3, Teoscar Hernandez. Let's go, Suarez.
Good thing this Ford Explorer has SIM-free technology. Keeps them entertained on the way to dinner.
Wherever you go, a Ford SUV is the key to survival. Get 0% APR plus up to $2,000 on a qualifying trade for an in-stock 22 Escape Ford Explorer, only at your local Ford dealer. It's easy to stick with what you know, but real progress starts with doing something different. The Pro Series by Cub Cadet, built different.
Mariners baseball on Root Sports is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Revenue, returning forgotten money to people like you daily. Visit claimyourcash.org. And by Steel. To find your local Steel dealers, visit steeldealers.com. That's a ball game here in Cleveland, game 2 of 3. Mariners stranded 3 of the Guardians in the home 7th.
7 hits for the Mariners, 8 for the Guardians. We're up 3-2. No errors by either team. And we just need to be able to get some insurance runs here in these last 2 innings. First pitch, 1-0 count. Let's go, Suarez. 1-0 pitch. Suarez. Yes, right in between the gap. There we go. Hell yeah. Nice bloop single there by Suarez. You the fucking man, dude. Let's go. Hell yeah. Suarez was batting 371, leading the team, and then that just brought him up to probably in the 390s now. Let's go. Nice job, Suarez. You're the fucking man. Or maybe it just went up from 350 something to 371. Where is it? Now he's batting 389. Let's go. Next up, DH, Cal Raleigh. Pitch is low and inside, 1-0 count. Let's go, big dumper. One 0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1 count. Big dumper averaging 259 this season, 0 home runs, 5 ribbies. It's coming, though, at some point. He will go yard. 1-1 pitch. Right down the middle, 1-2 count. Pitch is low and inside, 2-2 count. De Los Santos on the mound, 6 pitches in. Cal Raleigh 0 for 2 today in the box. Top of the 8th, 3-2 Mariners, runner at first. Let's go, Cal. 2-2 pitch. Outside, 3-2 count. Take the walk. One more pitch. Full count. 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Struck him out. Damn it. 1 away. Next up, right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Pitches inside. 1-0 count. Come on, Teo. 0 for 3, ground out in the 5th. Let's go 1 for 4, man. Get that batting average up. Throw to first to Suarez. Safe. Well, they're going to review it to see if Suarez is out at first. My God. Oh, wow. They better not have him be out at the throw to first. We'll find out here in a second. Suarez got caught. 2 outs. Fucking A. Top of the 8th, 3-2 Mariners. 2 outs. 2-0 count to Teoscar Hernandez. De Los Santos, 2-0 pitch. Wild. 2-1 count. Come on, Hernandez. Let's go. 2-0 pitch to Hernandez. Oh, hit him. There we go. Beaned him. There we go. Teoscar to first. Next up, left fielder Jared Kelenic.
Hit the ball hard twice tonight. Changeup scanning on the sixth. Morgan, he was the first batter to face Morgan. Hit hard. Full shot, one to the opposite field.
Kelenic, dribbler. Yes! Let's go. 3-hit day for Kelenic. You got to be kidding me. Yes. Nice job, Jared. Way to get your batting average up. Now you're getting close to 300 already. I kept telling, I was like, reflect. I mean, this guy can do it. We just got to give him a shot. 3 for 4 today from Jared Kelenic. Hell yeah. I love seeing that. Now we got runners on the corners with 2 outs with an opportunity to gain 1 more run for insurance as we go into the 9th or the bottom of the 8th for them. Nice job, Jared. 3 for 4 today. You the man. 1 for 22 for Colton Wong. .045. You're terrible. Go back to Milwaukee. Now Kelenic is batting over 300 finally. 304. Great job for him. Wong can't buy a hit. 0 for 3. 1 for a billion. I thought he would be better than this. See if he can get an RBI here to make up for it. Wong popped up foul. I mean, Teoscar started slow. Wong is starting slow. AJ Pollock is starting slow, but at least Teoscar and Pollock got a few home runs a couple days ago. They both hit 2 home runs in a game, but Wong can't do anything. And another right to the second baseman. Good job, Wong. Fucked up again. All right, let's go to the bottom of the 8th.
Whether you break down in the middle of nowhere or get a flat tire on edge somewhere, people everywhere trust AAA to get them back on the road. And AAA trusts T-Mobile to be their exclusive wireless partner. Because T-Mobile covers more highway miles with 5G than anyone. So with AAA's nationwide fleet connected on T-Mobile, the middle of nowhere is a lot closer than you think.
At Blue Land, when we dreamed about clean, we dreamed of washing 1,000 loads with low impact. We dreamed of clean dishes and a clean world. Instead of using conventional plastic wrapped packs, we dreamed of naked tablets. Introducing Blue Land laundry tablets and dishwasher tablets. They provide a vibrant clean without any plastic. The future of clean is Blue Land. Shop all our products at blueland.com/TV.
Mark and Sam both have home insurance. Mark has home insurance through Hippo that offers him free consultations with home care experts who showed him easy ways to avoid problems like frozen pipes and other common issues around the house. Sam has old insurance, so he's improvising.
Because you don't have home insurance through Hippo.
Upgrade now and get online expert home care advice that'll help you proactively stay out of trouble. Visit hippo.com and save up to 25% on home insurance.
Another tight Mariner contest with Cleveland. 3-2 Mariners lead. Turn Tuesday is on Root Sports. Make sure you join us every Tuesday during the Mariners broadcast. We'll have 5 chances to win exciting prizes just by playing trivia with us throughout the game. For giveaway rules, visit us at rootsports.com. Now, we saw Pete Seed. Some guys are coming out of the dugout to take their places. Andy Suarez had his arm around the shoulder of Colt Wong and Hank. Let's hang with him. Hang in there. Hang in there. Yep.
Bottom of the 8th, Mariners hanging on to a 3-2 lead. Andres Jimenez in the box. 0-1 pitch. Chopper, right to first base. 1 away.
something you need to when you're off to a slow start and struggling. You need your teammates to pick you up, especially when you're new to the club. You know, so
You've been there 3-4 times, right?
oh yeah.
And you've probably done it and had it done to you, right?
Exactly. That's what it's about.
Yes, sir. Yes, indeed.
All right, we got a pinch hitter. Gabriel Arias. New pinch hitter. Pitch right down the middle. 0-1 count.
Spire came in, gave up a double, and gave up 1 run. Extend the tide, keep the Mariners ahead by a run.
Popped up. 0-2 count. Oh, 2 pitch, popped foul. Spire, 0-2 pitch. Pitch is low, 1-2 count. Come on, baby, let's go. We need help. Chopper, foul. Two for 12 this season for Gabriel. Bottom of the 8th, the Mariners up 3-2. 1-2 pitch. Got him. Sit down. Nice job. Next up, center fielder Miles Straw. Candace in the building. How are you? Check swing. 0-2 count. All right, just one more strike here. That way we can get into the top of the 9th. I'm doing all right. I mean, with all things considered, I'm trying to keep, I'm trying to keep positive. It's been rough. Last month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. Last 4 months have not been kind to me, but you just got to put one foot in front of the other and keep going. But hopefully you're doing well. Chop foul. Big swing and a miss. Got him. There we go. Top of the 9th.
Tickets on sale now at muckoshootcasino.com/entertainment. Don't miss all the excitement. Thunder from down under.
When you spit out breakfast deal, it's the kind of breakfast that really sticks with you. Breakfast. Hey, buddy.
Your choice of breakfast croissant plus seasoned potatoes for just $3. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's $3 breakfast deal.
Listen, fellas, we're supposed to be here.
something we had to endure. The uncomfortable situations, we live in uncomfortable situations.
All right, next up for the Mariners in the top of the ninth. Leading off, catcher, 0 for 3 with a K, Tom Murphy. Batting second in the order, shortstop, 0 for 3, J.P. Crawford. And batting third in the lineup, center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 4, a run and a K.
I don't think there are any words to describe what Coach Dante is. The impact that he has on Tamir makes me want to be a better mom.
Who would have ever thought that? I would have been in meetings with the mayor. Coach Dante put me in those positions, being exposed to people that I'm usually not exposed to.
Coach Green, without him, I wouldn't be where I'm at. Next stop, Chicago.
Series at the Cubs. Monday, Luis Castillo. Maybe flexing on Tuesday. And Wednesday, Logan Gilbert. Why are they on at 4? I mean, hopefully I can hop on for those. All right, come on, Tom. First pitch strike, 0-1 count. Yeah, it's sad. We're always going to have things happening, from a school to a mall to, wherever. There's always something going on. 0-1 pitch. Murphy. Yes, his first hit of the season. Go, 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 go. Murphy with a double. Yes. Hell yeah. There we go. 0 for 13 start. Nice. Nice job, Tom. Let's see if we can get some insurance here. Next up, shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Let's go 1 for 4. That's better than 0 for 4. Oh, he's trying to bunt. Yep. Nice job, J.P. Sacrifice. Moves the runner over to third, 1 away. Next up, Julio Rodriguez. Let's go, J-Rod. Let's go, Julio. First pitch strike. Top of the ninth, Mariners 3, Guardians 2. Runner at third. 0-1 pitch to Julio. 8 singles, 2 doubles, 3 for 8 with runners in scoring position today for the Mariners. All right, come on, J-Rod. Good eye, 1-1 count. Chopper, down third base. Safe. Yes. Julio is safe. Hell yeah. Nice job, Julio. Now we got runners on first and third with only 1 out. Ballin'. And he dropped it, baby. Yes. Next up, first baseman, Ty France. He'll be able to get an RBI for us. He's automatic. Let's go. Come on, Ty. Ty's batting 351 this season. Only one batting higher is Suarez at 389. And Kelenic is above 300 now. I kept telling Reflect. I was like, I think he'll be able to do something. 1, 2, double play. Damn it, Ty. Brutal. We didn't even get anything there. All right, let's go to the bottom of the ninth. See if we can hang on. We're only up by 1.
The BetMGM at EQC is open, and it's like nothing you've ever seen before. Experience over 470 square feet of crystal clear live sports on the largest LED wall in the country. Every sport, every game, every live moment, all the action is here at EQC, your open ultimate game time experience. So get ready, get set, place your bets at Emerald Green Casino, the betting capital of the Northwest.
Care. It's hard to measure. 1 million care units, kilos of reassurance, a bushel of
All right, next up for the Guardians
pound of respect. Is it a parcel?
for their last ditch effort here in the bottom of the ninth.
Nutrition label?
Leading off,
Because the kind of caring
batting first in the order, left fielder Stephen Kwan, 1 for 3 with a base on ball. Batting second in the order, shortstop Ahmed Rosario, 2 for 4 with a K. And batting third, the third baseman Jose Ramirez, 1 for 4 and an RBI. So this is the strongest part of their lineup. So hopefully we can force some ground outs or pop-ups here, but I hope we don't lose this game. We're up 3-2 and we're just barely hanging on. Let's go, baby.
Easily find and claim yours at claimyourcash.org.
There's your line score. A lot of early scoring, and then shut down since those first 2 innings.
All right, here we go. Mariners hits the last 4 games, 13, 8, 10, and 11. Well, it looked like we were going to get to 8 runs early on, but things kind of sputtered out, and we're only at 5, 3-2. Kirby tomorrow in the morning, so I might be able to watch a little bit of that before I go to my dad's and eat a fantastic meal and get a bunch of leftovers. And then we'll do either Bristol Dirt at 4 p.m. Pacific time, or we'll end up doing the matchup tomorrow, which would be which one would it be? It would be the Padres and the Braves. So either one of those 2 events tomorrow at 4 o'clock. So
Kudos to Gabe Spire.
1 for 3, single and a walk for Stephen Kwan.
Yes, sir.
All right, come on now. We have to be able to get him out.
Gino in on the cut at third. That's why.
First pitch strike. All right, come on, Paul. Big check swing. Did he go? 0-2 count. Hell yeah. I like that. Come on, Paul. Pitch is high. 1-2 count. Come on, Paul. We got to get this dub. 3-5 record isn't going to cut it. Guardians are 5-3. Let's go to 4-5. Come on, Paul. 1-2 pitch. Smoke him. Smoke him. Pitch is inside and low. 2-2 count. Quan is patient.
The
2-2 pitch from Seawald. Pitch is low. 3-2 count. Count is full. Come on. Come on, Paul. We cannot lose this game in the bottom of the ninth. All right, full count. 3-2 pitch to Quan. Got him. Pitch was low, but in the zone. Yes. Take that. Fuck yeah. We needed that. 1 away. Next up, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. All right, we need 2 outs. Let's go, Paul. We can do this. Wasn't the prettiest game. Lots of runs early on for us. 3, obviously, in the first 2 innings and nothing since. Big swing and a miss. 0-1 count. Nice job, Paul. Bring the heater. Bring the heater. Rosario. 0-2 pitch. or 0-1 pitch, excuse me. Outside, 1-1 count. 2 for 4, double single and a stolen base from Rosario today. Solid game. All right, we got to hold him. 1-1 pitch from Seawald. Chopper. Third hit of the day from Rosario. I shouldn't be that surprised. Right between the 6 hole. Fucking A. Next up, third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Come on, baby. We got to find a way. Maybe we can end the game with a double play. Let's go. Come on, Paul. You got this. Bottom of the ninth, Mariners 3, Guardians 2. Runner at first, 1 away. Batting third in the order, Jose Ramirez as they go to the mound. 1 for 4, RBI double in the 7th. Got to make sure we get this correct here. We don't want to have the wrong call and the wrong sign here. And we don't have Cal Raleigh, catching for us. It's Tom Murphy. So got to make sure we're on point. Yeah, usually the games go quick now. I mean, we usually end between 2 hours and 30 minutes and 2 hours and 50 minutes. And that's much better than 3 hours and 15 minutes to 3 hours, 30 minutes. So first pitch strike, even though that was low, questionable. Hoping we can get some more people, and some more opportunities to be able to grow and hopefully get some people to help out with the dono train. All right, we're 200 subs away from 20,000. $19,800. 200 to go. 1-1 pitch to Ramirez. Popped up. Get it, Murphy. Get it, Murphy. Yes. 2 away. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. That was big. Good job, Tom. You the fucking man. You backup catcher, you. Hell yeah. That was big. All right, 199 to go. 199 to go. Thank you to whoever just subbed. We just need to be able to get more goats, more opportunities. Thank you to who just subbed now again. Hopefully the subs will stick and we can get to this number. 198 to go. 198 subs until 20,000. Anything that you can do for the channel to help us get that number, to like it, comment, share it on social media platforms, or if you could possibly donate, if it's in your wheelhouse and you choose to, that would be fantastic. Every dollar counts and every sub counts, every view counts, every comment counts. This isn't my first rodeo. I've been doing this shit for 11 years. So this is my 10th year. Obviously, it took me 10 years to go full time. This is my 11th year, my 7th year on YouTube. Anything that you guys can do would be great. Thank you. All right, bottom of the ninth, Mariners 3, Guardians 2. Runner at first, 2 outs, 2-0 pitch. Pitch is low, 3-0 count. Come on, Paul. Nice, 198 subs to go to 20,000. Would love to get to that number again. 3-0 pitch to Josh Bell. Takes a strike. 3-1 count. Come on, Paul. Let's go. 3-2 Mariners, bottom of the ninth. Runner at first, 2 outs, 3-1 pitch. Walked him. Fuck. Fucking A. Now runners at first and second with 2 outs. Come on, Paul. This is making me nervous right here. Shows you, mid relievers and closers. This is everything. Next up, first baseman Josh Naylor. 0 for 3 and a base on ball. Let's keep it that way. Let's have him go 0 for 4. Josh, rock the baby, Naylor. There we go. First pitch strike. I like that. Right on the corner. 0-1 pitch. Nice job, Paul. Yes, please do. I mean, your boy would rather drink a Gatorade or a Snapple rather than water. I'd rather eat food rather than ramen. There we go. Got him at first. Mariners win 3-2 final. Let's go. Nice job. Nice job, Paul. That was a feel-good win. Nice job, Mariners. Final score, Mariners 3, Guardians 2. That's what I'm fucking talking about, baby.
Yes, guys, we're checking ourselves here as well. Mariners led all of Major League Baseball last year in one-run wins. Big reason why, because of the job that
Yeah, a lot of one-run wins for us last year. All right, well, we're 2 hours and 36 minutes in, and usually in the past, you know, I would grind it out, and we would go 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. It's not really the same kind of vibe as in the past. You know, like I said, you know, this is something I do full time, and you know, you got to be able to survive and make a living and grind it out. But you got to be able to have the proper support as well. So probably just call it a day here, and then we'll be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Hope everyone has a fantastic meal and a fantastic Easter if you celebrate it. And we'll either be doing Bristol or we're going to end up doing the Padres and the Braves. One of those two events, and that'll be at 4 o'clock on ESPN or 4 o'clock on Fox. So we'll go that route. So I appreciate everyone that supported, donated, commented, and hopefully we can get things to pick up because, I mean, in the last few days, it's been very difficult. It's been very rough, but at least the Mariners got the win, and that's really the most important part. So love you guys, and I appreciate you guys very, very much. And I got one question for you. Who talk sports like us? Your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, and I'm out, gang.